Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I am going to go through some things that, of course, as soon as I start talking to you, the puppies are going ballistic out there. So, I wanted to do some unboxings of things, some makeup stuffs, and other. And I wanted to add it, but then I had to jump on some meetings, so I had to throw a little makeup on in advance. So I'm at lunch right now, and I thought I would stop and do a couple of things. So I'm just going to get right to it. So the first unboxing is from Advanced Distribution Systems. They've got it to where when you look at this now, you can't tell who it's from. And I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. It's definitely a minus when you're trying to see what's coming. But if something's out there and people can't see that it's from Chanel or from Sephora or from who knows wherever, they don't know that. So I guess that's good news. So here's the little box. This is the inner box of the outer box, which I do like when they do that for sure. I don't like when you can see the name of the brand from the outer box. And some Amazon stuff is that. Like it will say computer monitor. I'm like, no. I don't want that sitting out there saying that. So you have to then ask for them to put it in an Amazon box. And I can't remember if you pay more for that or not. But I got some Laura Geller stuff because I had, you know, I'm a big fan of her blushes. There's a couple of blushes, certainly the one I always tell you about, Malibu, that looks like a sunburn. And so it's perfect to take with you on a trip to where you can use, you know, a tinted moisturizer with an SPF 50 while you're at the beach. But then when you come in that evening and you got a little bit of sunburn, because I don't ever just tan. There is dog hair again, just flying around. So if y'all see me doing that, I'm not like saying things. Well, I am, but they're real things. But anyway, when you go out that evening to maybe have something some dinner, or you just want to hang out or whatever, you want to look like you got even sun. So if you got a little sun on, you know, here, I actually do put on my décolleté too, because this is the most aging spot on a woman, these lines. And you know, you can't hide from aging. I just would like to do it as gracefully as possible. I'm not even sure we should totally try to get rid of any aging side effect. Now, people who want to, that's your business. That's fine. But anyway, this particular blush, Malibu, is the true color of a sunburn. So you don't put it on the apples of your cheeks here and here. You literally would put it right at the top of it, right there, and then on the bridge of your nose. And then right here on the forehead and the top of the chin. And you barely put any on because this is such a bright pink. But it makes it look like you got sun that day. So you can use bronzer to look like you got some sun. And then you can use the hot pink to look like a little touch of a burn to go with it that goes with the rest of your red body in my case. So because of that, I had looked into some other Laura Geller products. And there's a deer out front. I can see it from here. The dogs are going to be going ballistic. So I was looking at a Laura Geller product that I wanted to try out, and it made me say, you know what, maybe I'll try her line again. It has been probably 10 years since I tried her line. I don't know if it's been exactly 10 years, but one of the things I wanted to try was her foundation, y'all. Okay, I get it that there is a deer, but this is for those of us. Hold on, I'm going to close the door. You'll still hear them, but it'll be muted. And I don't want to tell my dogs to shut up and calm down because I want them to be upset when there's someone in our front yard or a person walking by or an animal in the front yard, because I want to know. So I don't want to train my dogs to be quiet when they're upset about something they see. So, but then you have to put up with that when you work from home. And that is a blessing that you get to work from home. So I'm not going to complain. All right, so this is the original. No, that's not what I wanted. Please tell me I did not order the wrong thing. Hold on. No, it didn't. Good. Okay. So first and foremost, I wanted to try her color correcting foundation. Why is that? Because it's a baked product. It is mineralized, and so it could look really good, y'all. You know what? I didn't put any foundation on. Did I order a special brush or anything? Hold on. I think it's part of the set of these two. And then I ordered some other items. So, a retractable brush. Let me make sure I've got everything else out of here. Here's how to look younger for women who are over 40. See, I don't necessarily want to make a woman who's over 40 feel like that's something she needs to hide. It's almost shaming. And yet I do, myself even, want to not have such big bag under my eyes or such wrinkles or whatever. But I'm okay with my smile lines. Like, there's certain things I'm okay with. I don't really like that your mouth that gets a wrinkle turns down here, or that this muscle lets go a little bit. That will take an actual facelift. But there are some things you can do, like lighten this area around your nose and right below there, that make it not so prominent. If your chin is dropping, you can bronze that and give yourself a bit of a shadow. So there's things you can do, or you can just accept it. So here is the Kabuki brush. It's one of these that you can pull up and then pull down. So there's a couple things you can do with this, and I learned this from my Sigma Beauty one. You can preload this and keep this in your purse. So first of all, we're going to get this foundation out. I chose the color medium, and I normally do light, and I feel like it's not because it's the summer, because I'm not getting any sun, but I feel like my skin is darkening just because as you age, you get a little bit of a brown hue and a red hue. And so when I put on really bright foundation, it doesn't quite look natural. So here's the look, and this again is Baked, Balance, and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation. And this is the medium color. And one of the things you can do, you can swirl it, or I don't like to swirl it. I like to just kind of, I mean, I guess you could, but it just really kicks it up when you do that. But one of the things you can do, let's just say I've already done my makeup for the day, you can go ahead and pull this up and see what that does. It tightens down the brushes and holds that product in. So now that product's in, you can even tap it so it goes down in there before, like tap, and it goes down in the bristles a little, and then pull that up. Now it's locked in there, and you can keep that in your purse for touch-ups. So that's why I do like retractable kabukis. But in the meantime, I still want to use this kabuki. And so let's just see. It does have a mirror, which I like. Every compact should have a mirror. I understand they want to show you the product through the window, but still give me a mirror. And today, because I've already put on a bronzer, I'm just going to kind of go here and here and here. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to kind of grind it in a little bit. Because that's kind of the point of mirrorless makeup, baked products like this, is that you really kind of blend it into the skin a good bit. Now I can tell you right there, it definitely mattifies your face. I got a little too close to the under eyes, and that putting powder, when you get over a certain age, under your eyes, even to set concealer, I just haven't found anybody to convince me it's a good idea, because it just a little bit of it hit right there, and it already looks worse, not better. So there's that. I do have on concealer, and so, but I have looked really dried out lately too, y'all. So maybe it's just that. But I am going to go ahead, like I said, in case I want to have this in my purse, is go ahead, maybe swirl it about, or just dab it in like that. And then tap it like that so it will go back down in the brush a bit, just a bit, and then pull that up. Like tap it down like that, and then pull that up and close it. And now when you close this, it does push it back down, so it's a little bit open, but it's holding it in there. And then I put it in my purse with her name, you know, to keep it right side up so it's not like dumping down in there, even on the inside of that, to kind of keep it to where I could use that as a touch-up product. So the next thing I got was, where is it? That's not it. There it is, Baked Bronze-n-Brighten. So this is a bronzer. I just recently got my Park Avenue Princess matte. These are so tight, y'all. I have to use this, a tool to open things now. Getting older, man. And I got this in the color Roman Holiday. And it's looks to me to be very dark. But it's supposed to be very neutral, cool toned. Wow, that's hard to open. Ooh, that looks really dark. Let's see if it is. Let me get a bronzer. You know, I've got this big bronzing brush. And bronzer can be used for two things. To make you look bronzed, or to contour. This is for looking bronze. This is way too big for contouring. So I will use this. Again, I'm not going to really, I guess I should swirl it a little. Tap it off. Let's just see, how does it look going underneath? Just kind of bronzing. This is partly contouring, but also bronzing. And then the 3 is there, and then up here. But people always talk about the 3 is where you do like that, but you need to be a little more specific than that. I wouldn't just do a 3. I would definitely kind of blend it. And I also do the end of my nose. And I blend down the throat. Actually, that's not that dark. That's okay. I like it. I like it. Okay, so that's Roman Holiday. Even though that looks super dark, it's got kind of like a cool brown with some peach and champagne undertones. So when I say champagne, I don't mean glittery. But now that you mention glitter, let's see about the Baked Original Duo Highlighter. Now, what does that mean? It's going to have 2 tones to it. And the one I got was French Vanilla and French Kiss. What does that mean? It's got a pink undertone. That's the French Kiss part. And again, I can't get the box open like I used to. My nails won't like go down under there, so I'm just going to use this to kind of pop that out. There we go. So we pop that open. All glow, it says, no glitter. Let's see if it's true. Again, this is French Vanilla and French Kiss. It's very pale, as you can see. This side right here, so line down the middle, is more pink toned. This is more creamy toned, like a French Vanilla, French Kiss, okay? So let me get a blush brush from Sigma. And I would say, you know what, first of all, I'm just going to use the pink side. And let's just see if I were to use this highlighter never go right here like young people do, because you've got crow's feet now and you'll just highlight them. Go right past them here. So stay out here, but then still come around, because this is where the sun hits you. And so you do want that to be a shimmer point. Do I see a shimmer? It's